Hello, my name is Jason Harmon, and we are going to talk a little bit about pickleball today and the main differences between pickleball and tennis and what tennis players do wrong in pickleball. Now, I'll give you a little background on myself. I've been playing tennis since I was about 14 or 15 years old, started in high school, played for college, started teaching, been teaching for 20 years, managed very, very high-end clubs. And in the last few years, maybe 4 or 5 years, I've been transitioning to playing and also teaching pickleball. I see the value of pickleball. The main value of pickleball is that it's a much easier sport. You see tennis, it's very technical. You need to practice it. You need to take lessons. Now, you do need to take a few pickleball lessons, but it's not as in-depth as tennis is. You need to be very athletic. You need to have endurance. In pickleball, the court is 1/3 the size. So you don't need to be as quick, and everybody can do it. And you can play once a week or once every 2 weeks or once a month if you want and still have a great time playing pickleball. Whereas tennis, you need to play at least 2 or 3 times a week. I always tell people that if they want to start playing tennis, it's more of a lifestyle. You need to play tennis all the time or not. But pickleball, you could just play pickleball once in a while and it's a great time. Now, the differences between, well, there's a lot of differences between tennis and pickleball, but the main thing that tennis players do wrong in pickleball is, number one, they actually move their feet too much. So sometimes, especially if you're a better tennis player, you really think about fastening your feet. And in pickleball, most of the points are played up at the kitchen. So it's volley, volley, volley. And when you're up at the kitchen, we don't necessarily want to be moving our feet as fast as in tennis. Hello again. We were talking about one of the problems that tennis players have when they play pickleball. One of the problems is it's actually too much footwork. A good tennis player has great footwork, and then right when they're about to hit, they plant. Now with pickleball, you don't need to be in a precise position. Most of the points are played at the net. And when you're up here, we don't want to be shuffling our feet back and forth because you know if you touch the kitchen or even just touch this line with your foot and you make contact with the ball out of the air, you're going to lose a point. So you can't really tell exactly where our feet are. So when you're up at the net, you actually want to have your feet pretty planted like this, and then you want to have a little footwork if it's further away from you, but pretty much you want to be here and trying to lean forward and catch the ball before it bounces. Now, that's one problem tennis players have, or better tennis players have playing pickleball. The other problem better tennis players have is the volley, because pickleball is a lot of volleying. And in tennis, here's how you volley in tennis. You go high to low. The reason you go high to low is we want to take some pace off and try to control the ball. Because in tennis, the ball might be coming 100 miles an hour plus at you, and if we just hit it flat, it's going to bounce off 100 miles an hour or close to it, and it's going to be hard to control. So if the ball starts coming faster in tennis, we cut the ball to control the ball. Now with pickleball, the ball doesn't go as fast. So there's no need really to control the ball. You actually want to be more aggressive with the ball. So the big difference between volleying and tennis, which is this in tennis, from pickleball, it's more this. It's actually more of an aggressive shot. Even sometimes on the low ones. You see on the low ball like this, we might just do this rather than do this. Now, I'm not saying you can't cut the ball. Maybe you want to take some pace off and put the ball over there. But for the most part, it's here, there, or here, there. And especially if you want to be more aggressive with it, it's there. So think about if you're a tennis player, not moving your feet as much, planting yourself right at the net and brushing that ball, planting yourself right at the net and trying to volley that ball and waiting for an opportunity to put the ball away. And then when you do have that opportunity, trying a more of a topspin volley rather than more of a cut volley. So these are 2 issues tennis players have. There are a few more issues, but these are probably the main ones. Good luck out there. Thank you. Bye.